Hello, my name is Drew, and today I will be discussing the lawsuits against USA Gymnastics and also the former team doctor Larry Nassar, who has been accused of sexual misconduct and abuse by his former patients. We've seen statements being released in the news from Simone Biles, Aly Raisman, and Jordan Weber, all of which support these claims of abuse. And so in their statements, they've acknowledged how USA Gymnastics failed to support them when they chose to speak up about this abuse and even tried to silence them to prevent any bad press for the organization. And so it's going to be really important in the coming months of how USA Gymnastics chooses to handle the situation and really spin it around and move forward from this and create change. So in my opinion, the first couple steps that they do need to take is first and foremost admitting their wrongdoing and acknowledging the mistakes that they did make in, silencing their athletes and not having their best interest in mind and keeping their safety at the utmost priority of the organization. Secondly, and probably most importantly, is they really need to do some internal auditing and see where they went wrong, how they failed their athletes, and really look detailed at all their laws and regulations that they do have now and consider, how they can better them and to keep their athletes' welfare at mind. So their athletes' safety and health, it should be of the highest priority, and they need to make sure that their laws and rules reflect that. And so I think going with that, it's going to be probably in their best interest to hire an entirely new leadership board. We've already seen some of them resign, which is the good first steps as the organization tries to, turn a new leaf. But I think it's going to be important to, have an entirely new leadership board who will be committed to supporting their athletes and, having their safety at the utmost priority of the organization as a whole. And so overall, I think that from the situation, the USA Gymnastics has not only lost trust within their athletes' families, but also just the nation as a whole. So, how they choose to handle this and create change within the organization and the sport as a whole is going to be extremely crucial in rebuilding that trust and preventing anything like this from happening again in the future.